Hello, welcome to episode 11 of Carrots and Cosmos. I'm now on my way to the allotment to go and check on my spuds, and later on you'll be seeing my progress on my seedlings in my greenhouse, and I'll be planting some sweet red peppers in a kind of different way. I'll also be planting cucumbers as part of Jazz and I's new segment, new challenge, the Cucumber Challenge, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, it's over to Jazz. Let's see what she's been up to. Jazz, are you winning?
I'm getting there, Jem. Hello everyone. So yes, I'm looking forward to the Cucumber Challenge later, but first let's have a look at what I've been up to this week.
So you can see it's been raining. So the job for today is to find the cover for this. We've got a plastic cover for this week. It was on the salads last year, but it had like a mesh cover on it. So we're going to try and find the plastic one for now. And then that's going to go on this roots bed, and then we're going to start to sow some of our carrots and things. Looks like that might be it. That didn't take long to find.
My word, it's the biggest bug I've ever seen in my life.
Does anybody know what this bug is? I think it's drowning in the rain, but it's massive. It's about, how big is it? Well, it's not that massive.
Well, it's big enough. Whoa! Crikey.
What is that?
That's... Look at that. Huge. Shall I try and get it on a stand?
I don't know.
Don't know if I like it or not.
Poor thing,
It'll be
though.
alright. Just need to get it on something.
Well, maybe get it on something flat.
Wow, it's a beetle.
Yeah.
Beetle grass. Come on there. I'll put it at the bottom of the garden. No, don't go there. Oh,
Oh no. Use that cup.
come on, you little softie. Amazing looking. Whoa. Okay.
There we go, little fella. Oh, there he is.
Looks alright.
Oh. Just got to attach these Velcro hoops around the base. Then we need to pin the base down with some hoops.
It needs a needle and thread.
First casualty. Little ventilation flap.
What's this? A new toilet. Marvellous.
Kath's just turning it round because we've realised that we need the openings this side. We've pushed this over to this side towards the house, leaving a little gap the other side because the sun comes all around this side, so we can plant some little things here, maybe either some salad or some flowers or herbs or something. We've got lots to go in, so it will help us find space for some of the stuff that we haven't actually got much space for. So all of this area, and then this bit down this side doesn't get so much some because of this fence. So we could probably put some salad down that little bit there, just some little bits. So how are the broad beans doing? How are they getting on? There's been a little bit of movement, they definitely look a bit bigger. Not too much in the way of slug damage either. So they're not doing too badly at the moment. We stuck a load of old sage and thyme and things down the middle because that's supposed to be good at getting rid of pests, so we thought we might as well just bung it in there and hope for the best. Just lining up the foxgloves, ready to plant along this side bit because it's quite dark down this bit, so thought foxgloves might liven things up a bit. We sowed these from seed last year.
Poor little thing.
They're not. We haven't really looked after them at all.
They're so hardy, considering.
Yeah, they've done really well. We have tried to take most of the old leaves off. We haven't taken all of the old ones off. So they have got some new growth coming through the middle. Right down the end there, that was our salad bed last year. So we've still got a little bit, still got some of the leaf beet and things. Kath is removing a cat present.
Oh no, they found it. Act natural. Come by, oh my lord, come by.
And our fleece has got a nice bird present. Must be my birthday. Yeah, Kath's just digging a hole for the foxgloves. I'm going to fill it with ericaceous compost because they're acid-loving plants. And then we'll plant them into that. They might be a little bit pot bound. You'll have to show us the roots, Kath. They have been in... Oh my god. I have to loosen the roots a little bit. They've been in these pots for a year at least. See all these little dots on this leaf beet? We had a terrible job with the flea beetles last year. It got to all of our salad crops and a lot of it was inedible. So if you've got any ideas of how to either get rid of flea beetle or how to prevent it for this year, then that would be great. Just having a look at all my seedlings, and I've noticed that the sweet corn's come up, so that's excellent. But the bad thing is I've put them in with my sweet peas thinking that was a really good idea to use the root trainers, but sweet peas are now quite big and they're going to need hardening off soon, ready to go outside, but I can't really harden them off with these little baby sweet corn in there because I don't want to damage the sweet corn. So if anybody knows when is a good time to harden off the sweet corn, that would be good. And if there's a way I could separate the two. I mean, like, there's a line here where most of the sweet peas are that side and these sweet corn I could probably like keep all together, but I've also put sweet corn in some of these empty module holes where the sweet peas didn't come up, so I don't really know how I'm going to get around that one. So these are our Errand pilot potatoes. I think I sowed these just after I sowed the potatoes for the Julie Drake challenge, but I'm not entirely sure because foolishly I didn't write the date that I sowed them on the tags. But at least I wrote that they're Errand pilots, and that's the main thing. So they're coming up and they're looking good so far. They've just been in the little greenhouse. This little greenhouse. So we're about to earth them up just a little bit. So we're just topping up so the potatoes, if there's any going up near the top, they don't go green and poisonous. We don't want any light getting on the tubers themselves. And then we'll just do the same for this one over here as well. And then we're going to put them in the greenhouse. So our basil's flowering away lovely, but as soon as it stopped flowering, we're supposed to trim it back a bit. So we'll keep an eye on that, and as soon as it stops, we'll trim it back. Looks like this one's just starting to flower as well. Now you may remember I challenged Gemma to a wild toma cucumber growing challenge. I've given her 5 seeds and I've got my 5 seeds in here. So I think we should get this competition started.
It's the battle of the cucumber, the big battle of the cucumber. Will it be Jazz or will it be Jam? Who takes the cukie cup back home with them?
So round 1 of the challenge, who can get their seedlings to sprout first? So we're both sowing our seeds on the same day, and we're not sowing necessarily at the same time, but I've had to wait till this afternoon, so Gemma might already be ahead of me. Let's start the challenge. Round 1, fight! So I'm going to sow 3 of the seeds now, just in case they don't come up, and then I'll have a couple left over. So I've got nothing in here, only just some compost, so I'm going to try and make it as simple as possible. Here are the seeds, so I'm just going to put them in on this side, as everybody keeps telling me, not that way, not flat ways like that, not up or down, but on its edge, as Aaron from Aaron's Allotment says. So on these skinny bits, I'm going to put it about, I don't know, first knuckle. There he is, on his edge, and then just cover him over. So you can go the other 2. I might do this one not quite so deep. On his edge like that, not quite so deep as the first one. And let's cover him up. And what about this one? This one I might do maybe, no, about as deep as he is long, and cover him up. That's all I'm doing. So I'm going to label them and water them. In fact, the sooner I water them, the sooner I'll activate them. It could mean the difference between winning or losing. It could be seconds. I don't know how we're going to time this. We'll have to write the time, or show the time that we notice it. There we go. I might need to put a bit more compost. A bit dry, this compost. There we go. Right. All done. Team Jazz. Obviously in the seedling round we'll be able to see who's the winner and who is the loser by whichever one comes up first, but in some of the rounds we might need you guys to help us decide who is the winner and who is the loser, but it's all in the name of good fun, kind of.
Hello, the cucumber growing challenge. I have 5 seeds that Jazz gave me. I'm going to plant 3 in pots, 2 in one and 1 in the other, for no particular reason, just trying different patterns, and 2 at the allotment to see if they work, because the way things are going at the moment, growing indoors hasn't been successful, so I'm hoping that growing at the allotment will. So I'm now going to go and sow my 3 ones indoors. This is the seed compost I've been using. So I filled 2 pots up with that. And here they are. So here are my seeds. Where have they gone? Here are the seeds, pack of 5. And I'm going to make a hole in the middle of one, probably about 1 centimetre deep, because they're not tiny seeds. And then I'm going to do 2 in this one, but I'm going to do them at the edges. Now I'm probably going to put like a little bit of vermiculite and bloodfish and bone at the bottom, because I always use bloodfish and bone, and then pop the seeds in. Bit of vermiculite, and some bloodfish and bone. I am looking at this through the viewfinder, so it might not be very good. I'm going to wet that in with my sprayer. There we go, so they're in, and just push them down a bit. And then I'm going to sprinkle some more compost over the top. Yes, I'm doing it with one hand, so I'm trying to film. There we go. Put that down. And this one. I'll give it a drop more water, and then I'm going to pop it in my heated propagator. There you go, there's my cucumbers with my Monge 2 that aren't working. Well, one of them is, but they've been in there for 2 weeks now. So today is the 20th of April. We'll see who's germinate first. There we go, there's one here and one here. So I watered a little trench, put some compost in, some bloodfish and bone, and I'll just cover them up now, give another water, and fingers crossed. So the cucumber battle has begun. Another battle that's begun is one with me and the slugs, but I'm afraid I'm not winning this one. The weather hasn't been kind, and the temperatures either, and my general growing conditions, so I haven't done too well with my seedlings so far. So let's have a look at the sad, sorry story of my seedlings. A slug chewed through my favourite, biggest, best gourd. Here one slide, some healthy looking zinnias, gone to slugs. Cosmos, yes really. Pathetic looking sweet peas. Planted out beginning of March. Look at them, tiny, slug eaten. Look at these, don't even get me started on my Ami majors. But there is some hope. Here I am down at the allotment. Got some bad news. This is my potato, the one with the massive chit. I think what happened is the fleece wasn't covering it properly and it's been attacked by the frost, and this one doesn't look great either. Get the feeling that's had the same treatment. It's a word of warning, a lesson to you all, a lesson to me. Cover your potatoes just like Jazz told me to. That's a pain. Just looking at these, I got 3 of these for my birthday the other week from my boyfriend. So one is sweet pepper, one is cucumber, and one's courgette. Courgette. I've just gone and planted the cucumber one because I planted my other ones today. So I wanted to see how they compared, and I thought, well, I might as well film about it because it's quite interesting. They're these little peat pots. So I'm going to go and film me doing this sweet pepper seed pod by Miracle Grow, and then we can see how they get on. So here's the cucumber one I did. You can do them directly outside, but I'm impatient, so I'm doing them inside now. I've got a courgette one as well, which I think I will directly do outside, but I'm going to put that around my, I don't know if you can see out there, it's a tip, sorry, but the trellis at the top of the gate that goes all the way round, and I thought I could trail the courgette around there. But let's pop the pepper seed pod into here that I've got ready. So I literally just removed the label, and it quite easily just fits in there, and I do it so that it's level with the rest of it, and that seems fine to me, I think. And give it a water and just wait and see what happens, so I'll keep you updated with those.
Thanks, Jem. Well, that's all we have time for this week, so please click the thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video and subscribe if you'd like to see more. So take care and see you next time.